Hi guys, welcome to I Agree Podcast. And now, with your host, Miss Anachasa M. Ocho.
Hi guys, this is your host, Anachasa M. Ocho, and welcome to I Agree. This is your podcast to understand genetically modified sugarcane as well as its pros and cons. Now let's begin. Genetically modified crops are plants that have been created by adding new genes through the method of genetic technology. This means that scientists combine the DNA of one or more organisms for some specific genetic features. We've all probably seen debates like GMOs are bad, GMOs literally had side effects, while others say GMOs are good. GMOs would probably end world hunger. It could stop climate change and completely harmless. There are so many issues and controversies regarding GMOs, but GMOs today are not as black and white. In fact, GMOs are one of several plant breeding technology that helps farmers increase yield and lessen the input of pesticides and land. How good is that, right? Sugarcane breeding significantly progressed over the past 30 years. When we think of sugarcane, right away we associate it with table sugar, the most popular sweetener. In fact, sugarcane produced 80% of sucrose produced worldwide and 20% from sugar beets. I know what's in your mind, right? Like genetically modified sugarcane? When and where did it started? So just a little background. In 2018, the cultivation of genetically modified sugarcane began in Brazil. Bacillus thuringiensis sugarcane from the company CDC was approved for cultivation in Brazil in the year 2017. The commercial cultivation of this genetically modified sugarcane was scheduled in 2018 in Brazil on an area of 400 hectares. Actually, Brazil is the second country after Indonesia which approved the commercial cultivation of genetically modified sugarcane. As early as 2013, 3 different dry-resistant sugarcane events were approved for cultivation in Indonesia. But here's what. Even though commercialization of Bt sugarcane has not taken place all over Indonesia, raw and refined sugarcane produced from Bt sugarcane was approved for sale in Canada in April 2018. Isn't it good, right? With the marvels of modern biotechnology, sugarcane can now be grown and used in more diverse ways. Plant genetic engineering, the process of inserting new genes and modifying existing ones, turns sugarcane into efficient producer not only of sucrose but also of biofuels and medical industrial uses. Here are some lists for you the advantages of genetically modified sugarcane. So, genetic manipulation was being conducted in order to increase the sucrose level or the sucrose content of sugarcane. That is the main reason why genetically modified sugarcane was being produced. Also, to boost the sucrose yield, and also sugarcane's feature in appearance, antibiotic-resistant gene, tolerance to herbicide, and to viral diseases. Also, to produce biofuel or to make biofuel. There's this company in Brazil that uses sugarcane as the raw materials to produce biofuel. To make sugarcane stronger, scientists in Brazil added a foreign gene of coleopteran insect resistant that was taken from Bt corn. This will help new sugarcane plant to be free from being eaten by beetles and other insects. Agrobacterium was used as the vector of genetic material to transfer itself to the plant. With the foreign genes and genetic makeup, the sugarcane is now genetically modified and approved to be commercialized in Brazil and other countries. Though there are so advantages it brings, there are also key challenges to this genetically modified sugarcane. Some study claims that genetically modified sugarcane has its disadvantages, such as it can harm the environment. It has an ability to discriminate insect between nuts. Also, in Brazil, it is said that genetically modified sugarcane is efficient for biofuel, but ethanol produced from sugarcane possesses environmental problem on its own and may take more energy to produce than it saves. The risk of moving unwanted genes from plants designed for biomanufacturing to plants dedicated for food production is generally perceived as a drawback in biofactory approaches. The research community is generally optimistic about the impact of transgenic sugarcane, arguing that potential benefit far outweighs the risk. The future of our society is always linked with the future of our food, and genetic engineering is one of the many ways we could sustain in the world's growing population. Genetically modified crops are not bad at all. We can only say that no hazard has ever been found to exist. Thank you so much for listening. I hope I'm leaving some great things that can help you know about genetically modified sugarcane. Now make and seek on your stand. Until next time on I Agree.